Hey man, watch where you're going.
Don't go to Mount Carmel Cemetery.
And there I stood. What was Mount Carmel Cemetery, and where was it? Why was this man telling me I shouldn't go there? At that moment, I knew I had to research this place and learn everything I could, and then go there and find out for myself exactly what events at this cemetery had made Chicago history. But first, I needed to figure out how to get there.
So how do I even get to Mount Carmel Cemetery? Well, I start at OPRF and go into Lake Street, and then I go west onto Harlem, south down to Roosevelt, and then west again all the way over to Wolf Road. And then I'm at Mount Carmel Cemetery. Here I am at Mount Carmel Cemetery. It was consecrated in 1901, 4 years before Hillside, the town it resides in, was even founded. As you can see, it is a very Roman Catholic cemetery housing almost all Italian Catholics. A lot of these people had a lot of money because these gravestones, like especially the ones that are of religious figures, aren't cheap. One of the inhabitants of Mount Carmel Cemetery is one of Chicago's greatest gangsters, Al Capone. He was buried here in 1947 with his relatives and family. Here's where Mount Carmel Cemetery gets a little bit spooky. In 1921, a woman by the name of Julia died in labor giving birth to a stillborn. She was buried here. For the next 6 years, her mother suffered from nightmares that Julia was buried alive and needed her help getting out. When her grave was finally exhumed, her mother found that Julia's body had not decayed at all. Here's a photograph of Julia after her grave was dug up. In Italian, this phrase says, "This picture was taken 6 years after her death." Today, night travelers have reported seeing a woman in a glowing bridal gown roaming the cemetery. Pretty crazy, huh?